All right, Scoop Troop, buckle up. We're kicking things off with a deep dive into one of Gotham's most misunderstood antiheroes. We're talking about the one and only Jason Todd. Get ready to explore the true depths of the Red Hood psyche, from his tragic origins to his complex motivations. You won't believe what we're uncovering about this fan-favorite character. Next up, we're traveling to a twisted Victorian Gotham in Batman. Gotham by Gaslight, A League for Justice 3. General Zod has arrived, aligning with Lex Luthor for a planet-conquering scheme. Will the League for Justice find new members and a plan to stop this formidable invasion? This Elseworlds saga is heating up, and you need to hear the latest. Hold on to your hats, because the DCU might be getting a whole lot more confusing. We've got brand new set photos from the upcoming Clayface movie, and they're hinting at something wild concerning the Clown Prince of Crime. Is there more than one Joker lurking in the shadows? We're breaking down the cryptic clues and what it could mean for Batman's greatest nemesis. And finally, prepare yourselves for the legendary Rizz of the Caped Crusader. DC has dropped a compilation of Batman's most charming moments, spanning decades of comics and films. From Catwoman to Wonder Woman, we're looking at the Dark Knight's most unexpected romantic escapades. You won't want to miss this. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell. Jason Todd, more than just an angry Robin. Jason Todd is one of the most complex and often misunderstood characters in the Bat family. Is he the failure, the villain, or the mercenary? We're digging into the nuances of Red Hood, revealing a character driven by love for Gotham and a fierce desire to protect its most vulnerable. This deep dive is crucial as the new Red Hood one hits shelves. We explore his origin as an orphan from Gotham's alleys, a character deeply affected by the city's systemic failures. Unlike Bruce Wayne, Jason Todd's home is the very city Batman aims to save, and he takes up his mantle to fight from within. A pivotal moment in Jason's history, a death in the family, saw readers vote on his fate, with the Joker's crowbar famously ending his life. However, the story reveals that it was Jason's own kindness, returning for a betraying mother in a booby-trapped warehouse, that led to his demise. This trauma continues to define him, even after his resurrection. We also touch upon his evolution through stories like Faces, showcasing his impact on Batman, and the essential film Under the Red Hood, which defines his post-resurrection persona as a vigilante understanding Gotham's unique challenges. Finally, we examine his complex relationship with Batman in Cheer, and his surprisingly fun, cathartic journey in Task Force Z, even exploring a hopeful future in Wayne family adventures. Don't go anywhere, because the mysteries of the DC universe are far from over. Next, we're plunging into a gothic world where Zod and Luthor are plotting an invasion in Batman. Gotham by Gaslight. A Gilded Age invasion. Zod and Luthor threaten Gotham by gaslight. The acclaimed Elseworlds saga returns with Batman. Gotham by Gaslight, A League for Justice 3, plunging us back into a gothic, Victorian-era Gotham. This new chapter sees the emergence of General Zod from his slumber, forming a dangerous alliance with the cunning Lex Luthor with the clear intent to conquer Earth. As Zod and Luthor plot their global takeover, the League for Justice finds itself in a desperate race against time. They are actively seeking new members and undertaking a perilous mission to rescue captured heroes from Luthor's sinister laboratory. The stakes are incredibly high as they must devise a strategy to counter this overwhelming alien and terrestrial threat. The narrative poses a critical question. Will the League's desperate gambit to recruit new allies and rescue their captured comrades be enough? Or will their single chance at hope be jeopardized by unexpected twists, perhaps even involving foul feline hands? The fate of their world hangs in the balance as they confront this dual menace. This epic Elseworlds tale is just the beginning of our DC deep dives today. Next, we're unraveling cryptic clues from the Clayface movie set that have everyone talking about the Joker. Multiple Jokers, Clayface set photos spark DCU confusion. As anticipation builds for the 2026 DC Universe film, Clayface, starring Tom Rhys-Harris as Matt Hagen, set photos are generating significant buzz and confusion, particularly regarding the iconic villain, the Joker. Initial leaks revealed graffiti reading, "The Jokers." suggesting a potential plurality of the Clown Prince of Crime or a Joker-themed gang operating in Gotham. Now, a new set photo features a flyer rallying citizens for a march against the GCPD, bearing the stark message, "Corruption is the enemy of the people," and a clear call to join the Joker. This raises intriguing questions. Is the Joker leading a political movement focused on police corruption? This seems out of character for the notoriously chaotic villain. It's more likely that a group has appropriated the Joker's name for their own agenda, either for genuine reform or more sinister purposes. The possibility of the main Joker eventually targeting this group also looms. While Clayface wasn't initially part of DC Studios' core plans, James Gunn was impressed by filmmaker Mike Flanagan's pitch. The film, directed by James Watkins with a script later rewritten by Hassan Amini, also stars Naomi Ackie, Max Minghella, and Eddie Marsan. It follows Matt Hagen's transformation after being disfigured and seeking scientific aid, only to become the shape-shifting Clayface. The film is slated for release on September 11, 2026. DC is certainly keeping us on our toes with these intriguing developments. But before we wrap up, get ready for a surprisingly charming look at the Caped Crusader himself. Batman's legendary Rizz, DC compiles Caped Crusader's most charming moments. Forget the brooding vigilante. DC has officially released a compilation video showcasing Batman's surprisingly extensive history of romantic conquests, dubbed Batman's Most Legendary Rizz Moments. This nearly half-hour video spans across animated series, live-action films, and comic book adaptations, highlighting the Caped Crusader's charm with iconic characters like Catwoman and Wonder Woman. The video, which has comment sections disabled likely to preemptively manage fan reactions to the modern slang term, Rizz, features appearances from various iterations of Batman, including Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, and Robert Pattinson. It chronicles his relationships and flirtatious encounters throughout his crime-fighting career, culminating in moments from The Dark Knight Rises and The Batman. While the long-term implications for the DC universe remain speculative, the compilation suggests a potential emphasis on Batman's more personable and romantic side in future projects. The inclusion of these moments, however niche, indicates a willingness to explore different facets of the character beyond his grim persona. And that brings us to the end of our news roundup today, Scoop Troop. But before you go, we've got a lightning-fast recap of everything we covered. Wow, what a whirlwind of DC news. We explored the complex soul of Jason Todd, faced an epic Elseworlds invasion in Gotham by Gaslight, pondered the mystery of multiple Jokers in the Clayface movie, and even celebrated Batman's legendary Rizz. Don't miss any of the action, make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, and drop a comment below to let us know your favorite story. Follow us on all our socials for even more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next scoop.